Right, ladies and gentlemen, after a little hiatus from the boys, we are back. It's good to see everybody. Welcome to the Cover Five podcast. This is our playoff prediction episode here, as Matthew flashes gang signs.
Oh,
Um,
hey,
that's right. So we made it through the regular season, boys. Congrats, we made it, and we have the playoffs coming up. So, give me your just overall read on the season. How was it? Was it what you expected? And then we'll jump into the playoffs here.
Man, obviously it's not what I expected as a Chiefs fan. Um, Maybe it's just because I have my Chiefs colored glasses on, but I really don't trust a single team in the playoffs. And it's weird. Not trying to hate on Patriots, Broncos over there, but I think every single team has a flaw right now, a pretty clear flaw. And yeah, I'm not used to that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm feeling great. Been a great regular season. One seed. I mentioned this in the last podcast, but I'm just going to bring it up again. There was a point early in the season where Brett made me go through the rest of the Broncos schedule. And I was pretty much right. So here we stand, 14-3 in the one seed. And, Grant's been hating on me all season. He needs to just sit there and watch me revel in my glory. Yeah, it's going to be a great podcast.
Season hasn't begun yet.
Well, let's see. We
Pretty
got
finished.
of of the five of us here, we just got two playoff teams. If you would have told us that going into the season, of the five of us, two playoff teams, I don't think we would have taken that as a podcast.
Probably not, and we probably wouldn't have predicted which two playoff teams
Yeah.
would be either.
Hey, that's a good point. We
Yeah,
definitely
would
would
have
have predicted.
probably Chiefs and Commanders would have been popular.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow.
Crazy.
Should we do our classic recurring segment of redrafting the sophomore QBs?
Nah, let's save that for after the Super Bowl.
I got takes.
Drake May's number one.
He probably is, unfortunately.
Don't sleep on 9, Aaron.
All those quarterbacks won a playoff game yet?
Nah.
I mean,
Alright,
we are in the divisional round, so technically, yeah, it counts as a
Nope.
win. So
Zero
it's Jalen
playoff.
Bowe.
Well, let's jump into it. We're going to go game by game through the wild card games here. An absolutely loaded wild card slate on our hands here. We were talking about this before, but there's parity this year, which is beautiful. We don't feel like we have juggernaut teams. So mine is probably one game. All the other games feel like, in my opinion, either team could win. And let's start with the one game that doesn't apply to that, probably the one with the double digit spread here. But it's the first game. We'll go in chronological order. Rams at the Panthers. Gentlemen, how we feeling about that game going into it?
Didn't the Panthers beat them in the regular season, right?
They did.
They
Yeah,
did.
week
They did.
13.
Hey,
30-27.
don't sleep on Bryce Young, man. I'm joking. I think the Rams are gonna win, but it really just depends what Rams teams we see. I think Carolina, they're hot. I know they lost the last game of the season, but they can be sneaky.
So they're not
man.
hot.
No, they can be sneaky. So
They're hot. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah,
don't
man.
worry about that. Don't worry about that. No one expected
But they're
Carolina to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think
the Panthers got in the playoffs in probably the most lame way possible. They
That's
lost
true,
the
too.
game that would have gotten them in, and then the Falcons beat the Saints. But I think it's funny that this is the first time in like 100 years that the Texans aren't playing on Saturday afternoon because the NFL saw the Panthers in the playoffs and like, yeah, no, they're definitely getting that early Saturday afternoon slot.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously think the Rams are going to win, but I could see this game being a little bit closer than people expect. The Rams, the past few weeks, haven't inspired a ton of confidence. Granted, they're going to get Devontae Adams back, and I think playoff time, Sean McVay, I think they'll step their game up. And I don't think the Panthers are, that great, but yeah, I see this somewhere in the neighborhood of 24-16, somewhere in there.
One score game.
Yeah, yeah, but see, it's like right on that 10-point spread. So
Mhm.
I picked the Rams right now, but I've been thinking about it all day. I'll probably
Yeah,
stick with the Rams, but yeah.
Mm.
not bad.
Wait, so I think we all need to make an official prediction.
Yeah, I like that going around. I got another thought. I think it feels like the Rams were really hot a few weeks ago, like they're everyone's Super Bowl pick. They they lost to the Seahawks on that crazy Thursday night game,
Yep.
and then they kind of lost steam from there. Devontae Adams has been hurt, so I think I'd be really interested to see if the Rams win decisively to really start getting some momentum because they got dudes on defense. They got a great defensive line. That they're Stafford's and probably the MVP, and like they got weapons. Puka's probably the best receiver in football too. I texted that in the group chat. And so, that's what I'm looking for mostly. The Panthers, if they win, it'll be a miracle. But I think that the Rams will win. It's really how good do they look and can they stay healthy going on to the next week. That's my take. Now watch the Panthers win now.
Final score?
Yeah, my prediction is going to be I think they're going to put up some points. I think it's going to be 31-13
Wow,
Rams.
that's
Oh, wow.
exactly what I was about to say. That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Yeah, my thoughts are imagine how the Panthers would be, how good they'd be if they had like a top 15 quarterback. Because Bryce Young is just terrible. And him making the playoffs this year is somehow going to buy him a couple extra years, but he's god awful. They need to rip that band-aid off and get a real quarterback. I sound like Grant. What's happening to me?
Grant, I'll let you go here in a second. My score predictions 27-24 Panthers, and I'll stick with it. I'm not going to Vegas, guys, but I'm gonna send David with a text and some parlays, and I'll drop a parlay on the Panthers winning that.
Dang, okay.
Y'all got my word.
Hey,
I
how
mean,
many
they
units?
won like super fluky
I don't know
last
yet.
time. They needed a pick six, I think like a blocked field goal, and then another late interception as they were driving. So I think without that, I think they still might like backdoor cover is what's 10.5 or something like that. Is that what the
Yeah,
line
10 and a
is?
half. Yep.
Yeah, 10.5. So I kind of like them to cover. I actually don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to bet this. It's so disgusting. But the Rams obviously to win and probably convincingly. But 10.5 is a lot of points.
Especially with the backdoor cover. I mean,
Yep.
that's just I can already see it. Rams are up 17. They're already thinking about next week. Panthers, there's like 30 seconds left on the clock and they get a garbage touchdown.
Yeah, they're just try harding for no reason. Yeah, I can see it.
Aaron, what do you think?
He has Panthers winning.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I have
27,
Panthers
24.
So we've
Grant,
all
what's your
27-24
score
Panthers.
prediction?
Set. Upset.
I'll say like 31-20.
Okay. Matt,
Not bad. I like it.
I had 31-13 as well.
same
Same
as
as
right.
what
Okay. All right. You know what? I'm gonna write all these down I'm gonna write down the exact scores just to, make things a little
You bet
interesting.
that, you make a ton on exact score.
So, little trivia question for you guys. Who was the last NFL team to make the playoffs with a losing record?
Was it the
Commanders?
Seahawks a couple years ago? No, that was
Was it the Tom Brady Patriots?
No.
It was not, no.
Was it
It
Tom
was
Brady Bucks?
it was within the past, it was in
that.
the 2020s.
It would have
That's
been
what I
Tom Brady
meant.
Bucks, not Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Bingo. It was Tom Brady's Bucks. They
Oh,
were they were
damn.
8-9 in the NFC South.
That was
Yeah, I didn't.
2021.
Yeah, they played the Cowboys.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was the Monday
because the
night
year
game we were
before is
talking
when
about.
the Commanders made it at 7-9.
Hmm.
Exactly. That was 2 years before actually. It was 2020.
Okay.
Man, Brett became a historian in our hiatus.
He is.
Hey,
Respect.
That's
studying the tape.
what little AI will do for you here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just to let you guys know, I have no follow through. I wrote down two exact scores in the sheet and I already gave up.
You're like,
Yeah.
ah.
All
Very
right.
short lived.
Well, let's move on to the next one. This game's a little bit more intriguing. So this is a Saturday night game,
I'll say a lot.
rivalry game. Uh,
Good game.
Packers and Bears. Who's got some takes on this one?
My main take is I just like that Coach Beef is back in the NFL because Ben Johnson made that comment about Matt LaFleur in his opening press conference. He was like, oh, I can't wait to beat Matt LaFleur and stuff, and they're not even friends. Then they had the shortest handshake of all time after that first game. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let someone else go first so I can think about what I think is gonna happen because I have no idea.
Yeah, I think Packers pretty much dominate this one. They just keep running the ball and chew that clock out. Yeah, I don't think the only way the Bears are in any game is if they turn the ball over or get a turnover. So as long as they minimize those, I don't think it'll be, I think it'll be a pretty boring game, honestly. Very low scoring, boring game. And the Packers win by 10, probably. I
For
just
as
think they
much
turn it up.
for as much as I hate the Bears, they always just seem to find a way to come back and make it a game. Because they really should have lost that last meeting, I believe, with Green Bay. That's when they had the onside kick, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I like Green Bay winning too. But I think it's close, probably like 2017, something like that. I don't think it's a high scoring game at all. Is it going to be, do we know is it going to be snowing in Chicago? Or
I'm
I
gonna
know
look
it's
it
going
up
to be
right
cold
now, but
probably.
January in Chicago is definitely going to be cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be kind of on the lower scoring side, but I got
Yeah,
Green Bay winning.
high is 29 degrees, but there's not going to be any, at least
Okay.
right now, no precipitation or
Okay.
anything. But yeah, I have a hard time seeing the Bears winning this.
Hmm.
Just Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love already have a lot of playoff experience. Versus Caleb Williams, I don't really trust him that much in the playoff
Hmm.
setting. But then the Packers have kind of been decimated by injury. Parsons, I know Watson's playing. I don't think he's 100%. Love is just coming back from the concussion. So I'm still gonna say Green Bay, but like last second field goal. I'm gonna say 17-16 on
Hmm.
the last second Brandon McManus field goal.
This one's hard because it's. I feel like they want like Vegas wants you to take Green Bay, like because they've already the Bears have already beat Green Bay on this like fluky game. The Bears are at home. Um, I'm actually going to take the Bears here. I'm gonna zag. I feel like the I think David said this a few weeks ago, and he said we should trust the games, like trust what we see on the field. And the Packers have not been good this year. So yeah, you see Packers Bears, you say, of course, the Packers are going to rip the Bears' hearts out. They're going to destroy them. That of course the Bears can win in the regular season, but when it actually comes time, Packers fans will get the last laugh. But I think the Bears are going to win. I think they're at home here. I didn't believe in Caleb Williams to start the year. He actually has looked good. I think he's talented. I think he's good. And I think the Bears have been opportunistic on defense, but I think they're going to continue to be opportunistic. I don't think they'll go deep, but
Hmm.
I do think they'll win this game. I think the Packers are too banged up. Jordan Love doesn't really, make me feel anything. I don't think he's really going to show up this game. I see David. It does. Maybe we're looking at different weather reports. I do see some snow in the forecast here for Saturday in Chicago. Uh,
Shame on iPhone weather app.
Oh, that's the worst
uh,
one.
I
so,
should have done AccuWeather.
so that'd be fun to get a snow game, but I'll zag and I'll go Bears a little bit more high scoring, 27-26. They win on a last second field goal.
David,
Yeah.
17-16 is 120 to 1. If you want to bet
All
that.
right, that's
Bet
my
it.
first bet when I walk in those doors at
Yeah.
Paris.
17-16.
Yeah, I am actually in agreement with Brett here. I thought I'd be the only one to save the graphic, but I think the Bears win this game. 24-20 is the score. A big part of it is Bears defense is good when they first force turnovers. I think Jordan Love is prone to have a couple of dumb turnovers.
Mhm.
And again, he doesn't inspire much confidence to me either. He makes some amazing plays, amazing throws, but I don't think he's that great of a quarterback. Now that I'm saying this on a podcast, that he's going to go throw 5 touchdowns and win this game. But I think, yeah, Bears win by 4. I think it's Packers driving down, need a touchdown, and don't get it.
Hmm. Sounds good. Is that everyone?
Yep, that's
Yep.
everyone.
Nice. All right. Well, we're cruising along. We're gonna go to the Sunday early game. This game's fun. This game's really intriguing to me.
It is.
Bills at the Jaguars. Do we have any Jaguars believers here?
Got one, and Grant had them preseason Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
picked Liam Cohen Coach of the Year. That counts for something, right?
It does.
It's not as bold. Not as bold as Pete Carroll, but I will say, um,
Hey.
I like the Jags. Although I could hedge my credibility here and say, well, I knew when they were going to fall off and take the Bills, but I'm not. I'm going with the Jags. I think their offense is electric. I think it's especially clicking. It's just gotten better and better every week, and I don't think the Bills are that good at all. If James Cook can't get 100 yards, they're going to lose the game. I don't think Josh. I think Josh Allen is he's good, but it's not like he's everybody wants to say he's like the craziest guy ever. If James Cook doesn't get 100 yards, and James Cook has to be as good as Josh Allen for them to win this game, in my opinion.
I was told on this podcast that Josh Allen was the best quarterback in the league. So
Better than Mahomes. So
I'll save my take for later on that
yeah,
one.
no, I actually have a gut feeling that someone else is the best quarterback in the league, but I'll also save that for later. Yeah, I also like the Jags. I haven't been impressed with the Bills all season, to be honest with you. The Jaguars I thought were fraudulent until they destroyed the Broncos in Denver. That really opened my eyes. I was like, wow, this offense is really hard to stop. Trevor Lawrence is playing with a lot of confidence, and their defense, they're vulnerable, like against the pass, like deep down the field, their corners aren't that good. But I don't think the Bills have the personnel to take advantage of that. They have Brandon Cooks in 2026, and then tight ends and stuff. So yeah, I say Jaguars 30-24, and that 24 is like the Bills scoring late and then trying to get an onside kick and not getting it or something. So I think the Jaguars win kind of comfortably.
Yeah, I disagree, and I hate to say it, but I'm just not going against Josh Allen uh, in the playoffs. I think they haven't had a good regular season, or it's not that they haven't. They're 12-5, but they haven't looked good. But I think playoffs hit. He doesn't have Mahomes to go through. He has Drake May instead. But they will beat the Jags. I won't say comfortably, but it'll be a close game, 21-24, something like that. But yeah, it depends what Jacksonville team shows up, and that's what scares me with them because they'll look like the best team in the league, and then they'll come out next week and play like I don't know the worst team in the league. But yeah, I'm not putting my faith in them, so I'll take the Bills on this one.
So the Jags have a better team. Just overall, the Bills defense is not good this year, and they don't have the weapons. Like David was saying, they just don't have the receivers. I think the Bills are going to come out with a good game plan though. I think they're going to run the ball, and if they can run the ball, like Grant said, they're going to have a chance here. And then Josh Allen is the better quarterback out of the two. So I'm going to predict the Bills do win. I'm going to predict that Trevor Lawrence has a few turnovers
Mhm.
to give the Bills a chance. And then Josh Allen's going to have some Superman moments as well, which I think he can. His playoff record, he's played really good in the playoffs. He's obviously hit the Chiefs roadblock over and over again, but he has played really good, and I think he brings his best for the playoffs. So I'm just not going to bet against Josh Allen. And in the playoffs, quarterbacks run a lot more. They throw like hazard to the wind, and I think Josh Allen is going to run a lot this game. And my final score, I'm going to go 23-20.
Okay.
The under by a lot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This one is really tough for me to predict. My take though on the game is the winner of this game is going to win the AFC.
Ooh.
I do think that the Jags are the better team. I echo in everything Brett said. I think the Jags are the better team, but Josh Allen is an alien in the playoffs. And yeah, he's ran into my team 4 times. I'm not going to blame him too much for those. He was an absolute monster in the playoffs and terrifies me in the playoffs. Um, Gosh, this is a really tough one. I think I am going to end up going Jags because they've been a buzzsaw. But yeah, I think it's close game. I don't know. I'll go 27-28 Jags on this one. I don't feel good about the pick though because, like I said, Josh Allen just terrifies me. And yeah, that's my take though. The winner is winning the AFC. I know that
I
two
feel like
people on this won't like that take, but yeah.
not winning the AFC, but I do agree with it's like playing Jokic in the playoffs. Like it's like that one player where you just don't want to meet up with them.
True.
That's what Josh Allen is. So I agree with you. And yeah, I don't know. I'll
I
just say
don't, I
that.
don't understand this fear of Josh Allen in the playoffs. I truly don't.
No, I just think he's a great quarterback. And I just think
He hasn't been
he
good he hasn't been that good this year though. That's what I'm confused
I
about.
know, but you can't look back on the regular season like that.
I mean,
We're
he's never done
playoff.
anything in the playoffs except lose to the Chiefs, and then he has a bad regular season. I just do not understand the. I think the Bills are the worst team in the AFC. I think the only good game is if the
The
Bills played the
Steelers?
Steelers. If the Bills played the Steelers, that would be the best game on the slate.
Yeah, I think the Steelers are comfortably the worst team in the AFC playoffs, but
Yes.
that's just my opinion.
Real quick, let's talk about how much pressure Josh Allen is under. If he doesn't deliver this year, Sean McDermott's fired, right?
No, no way.
You
Um,
don't think so?
it depends on how far he gets. If
Super
the
Bowl,
Jacks blow out the Bills, then yeah, he's probably gonna get
okay.
fired. If they beat the Bills and then beat the Broncos and then lose to the Patriots in the AFC Championship, I don't think he gets fired.
Okay.
Yeah.
NFL history tells us that they're not going to win a Super Bowl together. I don't know if you guys know this stat. No quarterback head coach combo has ever won their first Super Bowl together after year 5. They're in year 8 right now.
And why is everybody so afraid of Josh Allen? That's my whole point. I don't know why we're so afraid of this guy for.
It's I mean, I've seen it firsthand playing against him. He makes illegal plays. The NFL changes the rules for him after he loses. He's a monster though.
Oh man. All right, well, let's move on to the next one. Boy, Sunday's going to be a great day of football.
Yeah.
It is.
3 really good
We're not
games.
getting out of our. We got to get seats early, and we don't get out of them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because that first game starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so that's
Get your breakfast and get cozy.
First
exactly.
beer at breakfast. Okay,
Get
let's
comfortable.
go.
Shoot, we got lucky last year.
We
Or-
did. Yeah, I might spend the night at in the chair Saturday night just to
Camp
save our
out,
spot.
pulling for the team.
You're
Yeah,
gonna get
exactly.
banned from the venue.
Yeah.
Got blackout drunk and then
You guys are gonna bail me out of jail.
All right, Niners, Eagles. Niners at Eagles. The line's Philly minus 4.5. Over under is 44.5. What do we think, boys?
I have no idea.
I kind of feel Grant like not having any idea, but my gut just tells me Eagles. I feel like one, San Francisco's defense, I think they've reached the point of no return with
Yeah.
their injuries. The Eagles defense is really good. Philly at home is a really hard place to play in the playoffs. So yeah, those are the reasons why I'm going to take the Eagles. I think it'll be a close game. I will say with all the injuries the Niners have on defense, the Eagles are the best team to play because they don't do anything special on offense. They just do the our guys are better than your guys offense and just like really basic stuff. But I think it's going to be a pretty boring game, honestly. I think it's going to be like 13-9,
Yeah.
like that kind of
Dang.
score. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be very low scoring, cold, just ugly game, and the Eagles are gonna do what they've been doing like all season and do just enough to win ugly and not be, not win like the eye test. It isn't gonna be pretty or anything like that. But yeah, I think that they'll run the ball and do just enough to squeak by.
Yeah, this game's gonna be 49ers punt, Eagles 16 play drive, field goal at best. It's gonna be so aggravating to watch.
Yeah, just ugly game.
Yeah.
But you also can't underestimate the Eagles just throwing the game so that they can fire Nick Sirianni because it seems like all the players hate him.
I kind of disagree with. I think it's going to be high scoring. I don't know why.
High scoring is one-sided because the 49er that the Eagles defense is so good. And that we just saw how easily that 49ers offense can be stopped.
Yeah, that's true. Last game. I don't know. That's just my gut feeling. I do like the Eagles winning though.
I think the Seahawks defense is better than the Eagles.
It is, yeah.
Somebody needs to see the graphic.
Seahawks have the best defense in my opinion.
If I had to pick, I would take. I'll just take the 49ers. Why not? They're more fun to watch on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles would be a brutal watch, and they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. And it's going to be so aggravating to watch. And I hate
Just
it.
imagine Eagles Steelers Super Bowl.
Oh,
Turning it off.
Oh,
That won't happen. I got the Eagles as well. I think Philly might win it all. I mean, if they get a little hot, like they are They've got the championship pedigree. Everyone hates on Jalen Hurts, but the guy does play better in the playoffs too. Like you got to give him credit for that. Saquon could have a few big runs and just game break, like absolute game breaking runs. And their defense is the best in the NFL, in my opinion. Like I think the Eagles D line could dominate the playoffs, a la that Giants team in 08 that being the Patriots. I think like that absolutely dominate the playoffs. I think that's like that how good they are. So I'm gonna go Eagles here. I do think it's low scoring as well too, but I think when the Eagles get ahead as well, that they will like they'll do everything possible just to kill clock. So
Oh
they're
yeah,
gonna
they
go
become
right
so
forward.
conservative.
Yeah, and the Niners defense, they have no pass rush. They can't stop the run. So I could just literally see the Eagles like having a mini tush pushes, be like 3rd and 2, and then tush push, 4th and 1, tush push again. Like it could be that type of game.
Yeah.
False start again.
Although you said something about a Giants team. Is it the same Giants team that beat the Eagles this year? I just want to make sure that we're talking about the same Eagles. I don't think their defense is not the best. I put the Texans and the Seahawks, and maybe no, not the Broncos anymore, but those two for sure above them.
No, I'm talking about the Giants team from like 2008. I think it's
Yeah, you're talking about
Facts.
Michael Strahan, Justin Tuck, OCU Minora, Jason
Yeah.
Pierre-Paul.
Yeah.
That defensive line
Jason
that beat the Patriots, I believe. Is
I
that
don't
right, Aaron?
remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
it's
The
funny
17-0
because
Patriots.
17-0, yeah.
yeah, it's
17
funny.
and 1.
You know what? That's the season
Look.
Aaron started rooting for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they were 13-0. He's like, you know what? I
God,
kinda
why are
like
we
this
living in the
team.
past where we got to
new
look
favorite
forward? We got to
team.
look in the future. Come on now.
Oh man. Oh, I know we talked about this earlier, but I just don't have any good feel for any of these games. I again don't trust any team. I think I will go Eagles because of their playoff experience and like Brett said, their D line. I don't trust the rest of their defense, but I do think their D line is really good. But yeah, give me Eagles low scoring game. I don't know, 17-16, something like that.
No, say 6-3. Just
Six to
go all in.
three. Yeah.
The
11-9, like Chiefs Raiders we almost had.
the tank off.
Yeah.
The Eagles get Lane Johnson back too, and that's a really big deal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. All right. Next game. Sunday night game.
Game of the
Chargers
week.
at the Patriots.
Come on now.
Patriots -3.5. The over-under is 46.5. Aaron, do you want to start or do you want to go last?
Yeah.
Last,
No, no.
last.
I'll
Aaron,
start.
Aaron,
I'll
no,
start.
you go last.
Last,
Go
go
last.
last.
Why?
I'll lead it.
Because you got to hear all of our takes and analysis first.
All right. I'll go last.
All right.
I will be
You want-
betting the alternate spread of Chargers -13.5. I think that the Patriots haven't played a team in like 8 months, so they're going to go up against a team that has actually won a couple games this year and just get smacked in the mouth off rip. And yeah, and then I think it's over from there. The Chargers can run the ball, and they will, and they'll just drain it and drain it. Drake May is going to have a dookie running down his leg after he throws his first interception. He got to play the Jets twice this year, so he'll be freaking out. It's going to be an absolute masterclass of a breakdown from the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
If we learn anything from Mike Vrabel as a 1 seed at least.
That's true. You know, his track record with the Titans isn't great.
Again,
I'm gonna piggyback right off Grant. Yeah,
forward.
I'm taking the Chargers. I'm gonna say 23-16. Just quick question. Do you guys know how many teams the Patriots beat this year that finished with a winning record? Does
I
anyone
saw
know?
this on Instagram. How about you get your own stat?
I didn't see it on Instagram. I just know it because I
Is
know
it two?
Yes,
No, it's one.
two.
It's one.
Oh,
But
is
Bills?
it one?
it's
I
one.
thought it was two.
One. No, it's the Bills. That's the only team you guys beat that finished with a winning record.
That's not our fault.
I mean, it's not your fault. You're right, Aaron. You play who's in front of you, but the Patriots, to me, are just right to be defeated, and I think the Chargers are going to do it. Justin Herbert is really good. The Chargers defense is really underrated. Jesse Minter does a really good job. The one chance y'all have is if you knock Herbert out the game because his left hand's broken and it's going to be freezing and snowing and stuff. So, fluky things like that can happen. And if that happens, then yeah, you guys will probably win because Trey Lance is the worst quarterback I've seen play in the league this season. It was like truly unbelievable watching him last week. Um, when I texted in the group chat that he was overthrowing people by 20 yards, I wasn't exaggerating. It was actually 20 yards. Yeah. So, anyways, if he plays, all bets are off. But if Herbert stays healthy, yeah, I'm pretty
Has
confident the Chargers.
Herbert won a playoff game yet?
He has not. He
No.
hasn't.
He blew
And
the
he choked.
21-0 lead to the or
Yeah, he
24
choked to the
24.
Chargers, and he threw 4 picks against the Texans last year. You guys do
And
not have a defense like that. And
No, you do
our
not.
defense is okay.
You lost to
Aaron,
the Raiders. Be quiet.
Aaron, do you think y'all's defense is on par with the Texans? It's not.
No, not. I'll wait till I speak.
That's what I just said, and then you said, ah. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Yeah, I'm pretty confident the Chargers are winning.
Man, hey,
I'll I want to pick the Chargers too. I'm actually gonna go Patriots here. I think
that's a smart man.
Ooh.
I almost want to change my pick just because you said that, Aaron.
No, very intelligent.
What makes me fearful of the Chargers is their O line, and it has the entire year. I don't think I think the Patriots will win, but I actually think the Chargers will cover. Like I think it'll take like a last second field goal. I think Drake May is legit. I don't think the Patriots have that much talent on their team as much as the other, top profile teams. But I do think, they're at home. If they're playing on the road, I'd probably pick the Chargers, but at home I think they win it. It's like 20-19. I'll go Patriots over Chargers.
Oh, wait, no, it is two teams.
Who's the other?
Steelers. Oh, no, they lost to the Steelers.
Hello.
Yeah. I was gonna say
It was early. It was
I like
early.
double and triple
I
check.
forgot they lost to the
It was
Steelers.
one.
It would have been two if the Ravens won. And
Yeah, that's what it was. If the Ravens had
Okay.
won, and if Tampa Bay had beat the Panthers, it would have been 3.
Mhm.
But they both lost to finish 8-9. So yeah, one team all season is crazy. So 13
What's
wins
that?
against teams
14.
below.
14, I thought,
Well,
right?
no, yeah, they had 14
Oh,
wins total, but 13 wins against teams below 500 is just
The
Yeah.
Giants have more, I know that.
yeah.
it's rough.
Yeah, the fact that they have that many wins and only ones against a 500 above 500 team is insane.
Yeah.
I really want to pick the Chargers as well, and God, I feel like Brett is just stealing all my takes, so I gotta stop going last. But that offensive line does scare me. Playoff Justin Herbert does scare me a little bit too. He's had 2 pretty sus games last year. I think you guys already mentioned it. 4 interceptions. He had 3 in the whole regular season, then 4 in one game. And yeah, I could just see a world where Herbert's running for his life. But I think that the schedule matters. And I know that Aaron's going to get annoyed by this of, oh, the schedule, we overreact to it. The Patriots have had the easiest schedule of anyone in the 2000s. I think that matters, and I will go with my gut and go with Chargers to win a close game. 24-20.
I don't think it's close. I think the Chargers get out to an early lead and then they just hold it.
If they were playing the Texans, I would totally be in with you of that 13 alt line, 13 and a half alt line.
I wouldn't even do that. I don't think the Texans. We'll get to the Texans, but yeah.
Grant, I looked before Aaron goes real quick. I can't even find a Chargers minus 13.5 alt line. Past minus 8.5.
Well, I'll ask DraftKings if they'll put it up for me when I'm there.
All right, Aaron, take it away.
All right. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. Even me as a fan, I would have never predicted this season. We went 4-13 last year. We have so many new pieces coming into this year. Honestly, I wasn't even expecting us to make playoffs. However, that was very early on, like before the season started, as far as my thoughts. However, they've proved us wrong. Yes, we had an easy schedule. But again, I don't think anyone would have predicted the New England Patriots to be, as far as our record, this good. Now, the other thing, we have to play with who's in front of us. We've said it all season, yes, but we've been or not we, Drake May's been so efficient each game that, I mean, I don't think you can deny that the Patriots, I'm even going to say above average. I think a lot of people are sleeping on us, and that even as a 2 seed. because of our schedule. Everyone always goes back to, oh, they didn't play nobody. They didn't play nobody. We should have swept the Bills. I know the Bills haven't been good.
Yeah,
We beat Baltimore. And then, of course,
they
everybody
aren't good.
just kind of been
They're not in the
mediocre.
playoffs.
But at the end of the day, you still have to go out there and play football. Our defense, I just looked it up. According to Fox Sports, we got this was through week 18, we got the 8th ranked defense. So David, you're saying our defense is bad. I wouldn't say they're
I didn't
bad.
say it was bad. I said it wasn't as good as the Texans because I said that Justin Herbert threw 4 picks against the Texans and y'all's defense isn't that good. And you, the word bad didn't come out of my mouth. So just
I
don't make that
guarantee
joke.
you we get at least 2 interceptions. I think, look, our defense has been getting turnovers all year round. Like, I don't know. I just think y'all are just hating on them because I'm a Patriot fan and y'all aren't thinking logically.
No, I'm thinking logically.
No,
Nah.
very
And
likely.
and again, I'm not putting my faith in Justin Herbert. Yes, he's good. He's not been as good as Drake May this year. I will say that.
He's better than
Um,
Drake May.
not this year.
Well, he has the worst offensive line in the league.
That's not that well, that's his problem. That's not mine.
I
But
don't know. You should see the offensive line I had to end the year.
well, that's true too. But overall, again, I think us being slept on will get us. I'm just gonna be bland honest. I think we'll win the Super Bowl this year.
No.
Love it. I love it. No, Aaron,
Bet
that's
it
No,
right
great
look,
now.
thinking.
I
No, that's
really think
good.
we will
Be
because
bold. Thank you.
when people are sleeping on you, it does something to you.
It
And,
does.
and and I know that through experience. Growing up, I played AAU basketball. We were a short Mexican team. We go to Dallas, we'd beat all those teams because they would underestimate us, and that's what people are doing to my New England
But
Patriots.
I don't get two things.
Yeah.
Let me start at the first one. You said that you guys were a good team because you beat the Bills, who they're okay, I'll say they're good. And then you beat the Ravens, who was not a playoff team, but
Fire
and
their
with OG,
coach.
and fired their coach. And then secondly, I don't know who is underestimating you because you are a 3.5 point favorite, is what I'm not
Ah,
understanding.
bro, everybody is. I've seen so many
But
takes, TikToks where people are just hating on and again, they always go back to the schedule. I'm pretty sure all of y'all said that we haven't played nobody, but again, I would disagree.
Okay. Well, Aaron, I just want to say you said, we're not being logical and stuff. Everybody goes back to the schedule. It's for a good reason. Matt said it. We're 26 years into the 21st century, and you guys have the
Mhm.
easiest schedule out of all the teams that have played. That's a lot of teams. So it's not like we're just cherry picking it or we're exaggerating. It's no,
Uh-huh.
it's as easy as a schedule can possibly be.
But we
So
weren't supposed to be this good this year.
okay, that's
Because your
that's
schedule.
yeah, that's valid. But I in
No
the
one would have
preseason.
thought that we would have flipped our record around. Even me.
No,
I'm
that's fair.
putting me
Yeah,
in there
no.
too.
14-3 is a great accomplishment. I never said the Patriots suck. I said I think the Chargers are going to beat you.
and
Nah.
I think the Steelers are 14-3 with your record or with your schedule.
Yeah, I think that a lot of teams are 14-3 with that schedule. So, but
Well,
hey, the beautiful thing
hey,
is
only time will tell.
that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna find out on Sunday. But you said everyone's sleeping
Wait,
on y'all. Nah, man, everyone's sleeping on my Coes. You guys are the
No,
two
they're
seed.
not.
We're the 1 seed. Are you kidding me? The amount of slander I've seen on this
Y'all
podcast and
will
everywhere
do.
else.
Not by me though. I've been with you. I've
You've
been with.
definitely participated in, Aaron.
No, I have not. I've been with you the whole
Oh,
time.
okay, yeah, for sure.
It's always been us two teams at the top.
Yeah, definitely.
For now.
All right.
and the only person that could say that nobody believed in him was the Commanders last year as like 12.5 point dogs to the Lions. That
No,
was
I
it.
actually
Well,
I bet on
Grant,
them.
just wait for this divisional playoff line when the Broncos are home underdogs. We're gonna be playing that no one believes in us card.
Who are y'all gonna play?
The
Weren't you
Chargers.
asleep? Weren't you
Yeah, the
asleep during
Chargers.
that game?
You said what?
Wasn't Aaron asleep during
No,
the?
Yeah,
bro,
Aaron didn't even watch that
but hold
game.
on.
Aaron slept
Hold
through the whole
on.
thing.
Hold on. That was a heck of a day me and David had. It was terrible. But
It
two,
was, but
I did I
I stayed
not bet
awake.
them though?
You bet. Oh yeah, you
I
did.
bet them. I bet that they would
But it was
win.
part of a parlay, so you didn't win nothing. But you did bet.
No, because the Rams lost to the Eagles.
But
And
that's what part of a parlay means. But yeah.
all right, we can go to the next game.
Oh,
All right.
We got one more.
Monday night, Texans Steelers, Houston -3. The total is 39.5. I'll go quick first here. I don't there's a rule when the Steelers are home underdogs, you don't bet against Mike Tomlin.
Yep.
So I'm just going to stick to that rule. I'm going to definitely take the Steelers to cover, and I'm going to take the Steelers to win actually too, because I think a lot of people, like David said earlier, think the Steelers are really bad. I don't think they're great. I'm also not a CJ Stroud believer. And I think Aaron Rodgers gets the ball out of his hand quick against their defensive line. They're at home. And I think it'll be a close game. It'll be an ugly game, but I think the Steelers pull it out. I'll go final score 14-10.
Dang, Brett, you stole what I thought was going to be my hot take. I also think the Steelers are going to win this game. I feel like I see it clearly. I see the vision. Everyone's on the Texans. The Texans sneakily have not played that well the past few weeks. They gave up 30 points to the Colts last week, 21 to the Raiders on the 21st of December. Their defense is really good, but for a quarterback like Rodgers, who's like a veteran and knows what's going on to the degree he does, the Texans don't disguise anything, and I think that actually plays to Aaron Rodgers' advantage because he can get into the right play a lot. Metcalf's coming back. I think it's gonna be an ugly game, but yeah, Brett, you said it. Stroud, I don't believe in him. The Texans defense is really good, but the Steelers defense isn't horrible either. It's in Pittsburgh, and then the final nail in the coffin for me was when I saw that dome teams over the last decade are 1-14 when going on the road in the playoffs, and it's under 40 degrees, and
Dang.
it's gonna be 37 degrees in Pittsburgh. The Texans are a dome team. And yeah, I think we're gonna look up and be like, wow, the Steelers are really going into the divisional round, and it doesn't make sense. But they just, it'll be the third year in a row, I think, where the four seed AFC is a home underdog and wins. The Texans were home underdogs to the Browns. If you guys remember that, Joe Flacco was like a darling, comeback player of the year. Everybody was on the Browns. The Browns were favored by like two. The Texans smoked them. Last year, the Chargers were favored on the road in Houston. The Texans picked Justin Herbert off four times, and the Texans won. And I think this year will be the third year in a row. The home underdog, four seed. I think we'll win a close one. You said 14-10. I'm gonna go 10-9. Steelers win.
No. Just no. The Texans are going to absolutely demolish them. It's going to be like hard to watch. Like Aaron Rodgers is going to be like going to be looking like somebody's doing an exorcism on his body by the time he's walking out of the stadium. He's just going to be all his bones. It's going to look like Stranger Things when they get lifted up in the air. That poor old man is going to get absolutely demolished. Nobody's going to be open. They won't be able to run the ball. It'll be an absolutely terrible game. The Steelers' defense isn't that good. Texans' offense isn't that good. But if we see that matchup, the Texans win that matchup every single time. So, yeah, I think the Texans are going to make it to the Super Bowl and probably lose it there. But yeah, no, this
You're
game
abandoning
is,
your Jags.
Did you just say the Texans are going to make it to the Super Bowl?
yeah.
No, and sorry,
And it's going to be sad because there's going to be a defensive. It's going to be Seahawks and Texans most likely. That's what my head thinks. My heart wants the Jags. My head thinks two of the best defenses with two mediocre quarterbacks throwing picks back and forth in the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
no. I agree with what Brett said. I don't like CJ Stroud. I think he's terrible.
Me too.
Not
I
terrible.
think he's horrible.
He's very inconsistent. I think Pittsburgh wins. It's in Pittsburgh, and then I'll just say 24-10 or something like that.
Wow.
Hmm.
Blowout. Okay.
24-10. That's bold.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I
Steelers
forgot to say
putting
my
24
final
on the
score.
Texans defense, Aaron. That's bold, but I respect
Yeah,
it.
no.
I respect
I
it.
think it's probably 35-6.
Damn.
Texans win. Yeah, blowout, not close.
Now DK's coming back, revenge game since he was suspended 2 games.
Thing is, what we always do, we're like, oh, this is such a good slate, and then like half of these games are going to be blowouts because we're like, oh, this team is sneaky,
Yeah,
good, and they're actually just bad. And I think this is one of those teams that are just bad.
I'll keep it quick. I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan, but I'm glad we get to see another game of him. Just he's a legend, no matter what his beliefs are out there. Slinging it, it's cool to see. I'm gonna go 16-14 Steelers.
Ooh,
I'm the
4 out of
only
5
one
for
on
the
the
Steelers.
Texans.
I really thought everyone was going
I'm
to
gonna
take
be
the Texans.
rich. I'm gonna be
Man.
rich.
I just don't
Well,
trust
Grant,
CJ
I mean,
Stroud.
that game's Monday, so we're not going to be in Vegas anymore. We're not going to be able to bet on it.
I'll stay an extra day once I'm up $1 million and I own the casino.
All right. So, real quick before we go to the next segment, let's get everyone's Super Bowl and then winner. Don't even have to go scores. Just say who's going to make it and then who's going to win. I'll start because I was thinking about it. I'm going to go Eagles, Bills, and Eagles beat the Bills. They go back to back.
I'm going Broncos, Seahawks. Broncos get revenge for Super Bowl 48. Broncos win 20
No, you're not scoring.
to 16. Yeah. Wait, hold on, Grant. Why not?
Well, Bonex, and
Oh, hold
then
on, wait, no, wait, no. It was the 20 part. That's the part that got you
yeah,
saying.
that was the big part.
Okay,
I
why?
was getting there. Bonex, Seahawks defense. Those things do
But
not equal 20 points.
but Bo put 18 on the Texans defense.
That's not 20.
It's close.
That's not
It says
20.
David says 18, like that's a lot of points.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying it's close to 20. And the Texans defense, Grant said he thinks it's the second best. And it was in Houston versus neutral site for the Super Bowl. Just different variables. I think it adds up in 20. And also, one of those is going to be a pick six. So Bo's putting up 13.
Okay, see, I can live with that. I can live with that.
I'm going Rams, New England. New England's winning.
Hmm.
Score.
Oh, I scored too. It'll be close. I'm gonna go 24-21. We went on a Borregales field goal.
Okay.
I'll go Rams also in the Super Bowl from the NFC side. I don't trust any of these teams, but I think Stafford is the best quarterback on the NFC side. But make sure I'm not missing someone. Yeah,
Make him
Stafford's the
go
best.
against the best quarterback on the AFC side.
And on the AFC side, gosh, I don't know which team I'm gonna pick. I said the winner of Jacksonville and Buffalo is gonna win the AFC. Um, oh boy, I think I might have to do it. I might have to go Jags, and I will give it to the Rams.
Ugh, that's a disgusting Super Bowl.
It is a disgusting Super Bowl.
Rams, Jags. No, the NFL can't let the Jags make it to the Super Bowl. Sorry.
I'm rooting for the Jags to win the Super Bowl. Let the record.
I'm not.
I hope you aren't, David. Yeah. Let's see if I just keep following through on my Jags pick. So I want to say Texans, Seahawks, but I don't think that'll happen. I bet it'll be my realistic one is Jags, Eagles. Jags win by, I think actually kind of convincingly. Touchdown and some, 9-10 points.
And that's the realistic one.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I think the Eagles just sneak by all the NFC, and then it's kind of the opposite of last year. Like the Eagles kind of cakewalked her through, besides the snow game, kind of cakewalked her through the entire playoffs. Chiefs were like battled every single game in the AFC and then put up an absolute stinker against a real team. So I think it's the flip-flop this year.
The unrealistic one is somehow Trump declares martial law and then makes the Commanders make it directly to the Super Bowl.
I was debating that one. I was debating it on Trump Field or Trump Stadium, whatever.
Yeah, with the caveat they have to name the stadium after him.
Naturally.
Oh man. All right. I like it, gentlemen. Well, I think we're going to you now, Matt. You had
Yes.
that could be Aaron's corner. Aaron's been a little bit busier these days. But we'll
Yes,
give
sir.
it to Matthew.
Yeah, Aaron, what you doing, man? Dropping the ball.
Baby.
No, so today for our segment, we are going to do intrusive thoughts. So you might be asking yourself, what is an intrusive thought? I'll answer that for you. An intrusive thought is a hot take you have, but you can't be held responsible for it. So we're just gonna kind of bounce around, share some hot takes, and react to them, and see who's the craziest, and see if maybe someone agrees with them. I can start off, and I think this might be a sizzling hot take. I think Lamar Jackson is closer to the end than we're willing to admit. My reason being is Cam Newton. His last good year is when he was 29 years old. Lamar Jackson turns 29 tomorrow. Lamar was not good this year. I mean, he made some good plays in that Sunday night game. I'll give him some credit, but he was not good this year. And his style of play, I would not want to sign up for a 5-year extension with him right now, personally.
Does this apply to Josh Allen?
No, because Josh Allen is bigger.
How much bigger than Cam Newton? Much bigger? Or just
Well,
taller?
difference is Cam Newton couldn't throw
True.
either.
That's valid.
But
Yeah, I actually kind of am with you on this. I was thinking about it with all the Harbaugh stuff going on and just watching him with all the injuries this year. His play style does not lend itself to longevity. Um, so yeah, I think he has at least like 2 more good years though. And I think he's improved enough as a passer. Like I think Lamar's a better passer than Cam Newton ever was.
agree.
So the end is like subjective, but I can see like oh like Lamar's days of as a top 5 quarterback are over. Like yeah, I can
Yeah,
definitely.
that's what I mean, by the way, by the end.
Okay. Okay, well then yeah, I'm with you 100%. And also happy early birthday, Lamar.
Yes.
The guys that the, the guys that are able to have longevity are the guys that don't rely on their athleticism and read the defenses. And so I don't know enough about Lamar to know if he's good at reading defenses like that, but I don't he doesn't strike me as that guy. I mean, he's not like a Brady or even a Rivers, right? That can play when he's this old. So yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it.
Cool. Anyone else have any other ones? Want me to bounce some more off you?
I got one that I've been
Okay.
cooking up.
Yeah, I have
So
one too after you.
I saw this on X today, and my intrusive thought is Dak had an MVP season. And the reason why is there's a stat going out there that shows that the 2025 Cowboys defense had the fourth worst DVOA of all time. Their defense was the fourth worst DVOA of all time.
That's why Coach Flus got fired.
Hey, good thing they traded Micah.
Yeah.
At least they got an interception.
And get this, the teams that were 1, 2, and 3 of worse than the Cowboys, their records were 2-14, 2-14, 2-7. That was like a strike shortened year. And then the Cowboys, who were 7, 9, and 1. Then fifth, and so then here the another 2 teams after them, 2-14, 0-16, the Detroit Lions team.
Dang.
They're surrounded by all those teams with horrible defenses, and Dak still led his team to a 7-9-1 record. The man deserves some credit. Sneaky should have been an MVP candidate.
I've been saying that since
You sold me.
Yeah, great points made.
I was on the Dak train early.
Yeah, Dak's one of those quarterbacks that reads defenses really well, by the
He
way.
does.
That's like what he's like best at.
Kind of like Drake made a little bit.
Which is crazy is I think Dak's 34. He's 5 years older than Lamar.
Mhm.
Right. So you think Dak legit could have a good 5 years left in his career. Lamar in 5 years could be out of the league.
Yeah.
All right, my intrusive thought one. First, I'm going to tell you there's one team in the AFC that I do not want the Broncos to play. If we play this team, I think we will lose. And I'm going to let each one of you guess which team that is, and then I'll tell you my intrusive thought about them.
Chargers.
Okay.
There's no chance it's the Chargers after last week, even with the backup.
In the AFC,
AFC. There's one team. I'm like, please God, don't let the Broncos play this team.
it can't be the Patriots. And if you say the Steelers, I'm turning off my camera and going to sleep.
Jaguars. Looked up on
It's got to be the Texans.
It has to be the Jags after.
Okay, Matt says Jags, Brett says Jags. Can't you say
Texans.
Texans? Okay.
It's gonna be.
Aaron, you had it right. It's the Chargers.
Oh, wow.
If the Broncos don't play the Chargers, I'm very confident that we'll go to the Super Bowl. The Chargers terrify me for a lot of reasons. One, their defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, has had the Broncos' number ever since they hired him. I really hope one of these other teams hires him away so he can leave. Sean Payton's record against Jim Harbaugh for his career is 1-6. Sorry, it was 1-6. We just beat the backup, so 2-6 now. And then Justin Herbert. My intrusive thought. Every time I watch Justin Herbert, I have a harder time not thinking he's the best quarterback in the league.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
that's my intrusive thought.
I've been trying to put
I
you onto that for years.
Wait,
Whoa.
really? You have? Oh yeah,
Well,
with the Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow thing.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, he's insane. Like I don't know what happens to him in the playoffs, whatever, but like that's my intrusive thought. He to me he doesn't have a weakness. He runs really well. He's got a rocket of an arm, reads the field amazing. Every time my Broncos play him, I feel like he just doesn't make any mistakes. And yeah, the Chargers to me are kind of the Broncos' kryptonite. So, Aaron, I'm actually going to be rooting for the Patriots really hard because I want to see anybody else. Just not
You
the
don't need to root for them too hard.
no.
I think we're gonna beat them pretty good.
Okay. Well,
Pretty
I really hope you
easily.
guys do because if we see Chargers on divisional weekend, I'm gonna have a really bad feeling in my stomach.
They will play the Chargers if they win, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, because the
They're
one seed is
7.
guaranteed to play the lowest seed. The Chargers are the seventh. So if they win, we play them for sure.
Wow.
Wait. Oh dang.
Yeah.
Never
So my ideal outcome of this weekend is all the higher seeds win, and then we play the Steelers. I would sign up for that 1,000 times. But yeah, I would love to see the Steelers, and then after that, I would want to see the Texans, and then I'd want to see the Bills, and then my like last choice is the Chargers.
Uh,
Yep. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm telling you, I've thought about it a long time, and that's the last team I want to see.
Man. Yeah, so you're gonna hope for Jesse Minter to get a head coaching job, then he's gonna end up in Vegas.
Yep. Oh no, no,
In the
no, not
division.
Vegas. Actually, Vegas would be fine because I think they're like 3 years away from doing anything.
Yeah.
But go
Um,
go to the NFC, man.
yeah.
Go to the Giants or the Ravens. I know AFC, but just out of the division.
Yeah.
I give an intrusive thought on behalf of someone else.
Okay.
Do it.
Yeah, give one on behalf of me. I can't think of one.
So I've got an intrusive thought on behalf of Grant. Um, Jaden Daniels is a bust.
Ooh.
Oh, I got
That
more
goes
on
that goes
that.
against my intrusive thght.
Oh wow.
Share
He's
share
winning
why,
MVP
Brett.
next year.
Wait, what?
He's winning MVP next year. That was my intrusive
Oh
thought.
wow.
Oh, yeah, the MVP, the Nickelodeon vibe.
Yes, the Slime Time Award.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
Brett,
got
I wanna
It's
hear
a,
your
it's a
answer.
rebrand over there.
Yeah.
It's not like he did. He didn't even play bad this year. He's just injured.
Hey, all I'm saying is Bo Nix ain't got no coaches fired.
Yeah.
Jaden got. Well, I thought Cliff quit.
Mm-mm. Fired. He got
I
fired.
Mutual
think he
parting
quit.
ways.
I think he quit.
Brett, why is he a bust?
So
Evidence.
I don't wish this on anyone, but I think he's going to have injury issues going forward in his career. And I think Grant is going to clutch his pearls and he's just going to imagine last year when everything went right. And I don't think that, I don't think it is. I think it's going to be another version of RG3 that was better because obviously they went further in the playoffs. But this is the Commanders' MO. I actually like Jaden Daniels. I think that just his style. I think they just hit magic last year, and I think it's going to be a one hit wonder.
Um, I'm gonna say I liked Jaden Daniels until they were losing in the AFC Championship by double digits, and he scored and he started dancing in the end zone.
That one was funny.
That's when I was out on Jaden Daniels.
And the game at that point was low key still close.
I like
It was
Jaden
still-
Daniels until I had to hear every week from Grant about how good Jaden Daniels
I
was.
agree.
good, though.
Now I hate that guy.
Yeah, you know what? Till Jaden Daniels looked like he was on a recruiting visit when he was injured. He was like a fan in the stands. No headset on, no, he was just vibing in the stands.
Yeah. They're calling my boy RG4.
Wow.
Dang.
Not a leader. Yeah.
It's
All right,
tough.
Grant, defend your honor. You said he's gonna win MVP.
Yeah, we're getting Brian Daboll as our OC. Brian Daboll, first year, is the GOAT. So let's see him as an OC. Hopefully they don't run him into the ground. I mean, it was really the play calling that did it and his inability to slide that did him in both years. I mean, he was injured. People want to forget how much he was injured the first year, too. He started the Panthers game. He had like a 60-yard run on the first play of the game and got injured and came out after the next drive. So he missed that whole game. He was injured for like 2 more, taken out of like 3 others, and we just still kept winning with Mariota. And then this year, it was just from the beginning. It was really after the Bears loss, which I don't think our season would have been. Our defense was absolutely horrible, so I don't think we would have made the playoffs anyways, even if he was in the whole time. Maybe. You never know. We win. We find a way to win games, but it looks like they're doing the rebuild correctly now. Getting rid of since Cliff quit, didn't get fired. He quit and wants to find new spots to go coach. I honestly do think we have a good chance of getting Dayball, which I would be glad to get a good offensive mind in there with some solid weapons. DBBL might be the end of his days, unfortunately. And Terry looked great this year. I
He
was
did.
surprised.
Yeah.
Terry still looked great. So offense, I'm not worried about the offense at all. We were the most injured team this year. Like I think it was by far. People just want to put that on the 49ers and the Ravens more than because the measly Commanders, but it was like us by a long shot. Everybody was injured. So I don't think all of our offensive starters, like named starters from week 1, played together. Not a single game, which is unfortunate. But next year, it's a brand new slate, brand new team. I think like we're gonna end up with the most cap space. If we didn't re-sign anybody, we're going to end up with the most cap space again because everybody's on short deals because they're all 40 years old. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next year, I think that he plays lights out and the defense is still bad. So, we'll see.
Grant, I gotta say, not a convincing MVP pitch.
He
I'm
sounds
not
so
convinced.
sad.
They're going on
I'm not
a
moved. It sounds like
It's
Dave's
gonna be
retiring
like you
next year.
have to vote. It's gonna be one of those where like Drake May has like 12 wins and Jaden has like 9, but Jaden's stats are like better in every category and they give it to Drake May. It's gonna be one of those seasons. You know what I'm talking about? Or they just give it to the guy that had more wins when the stats are way worse in every category. It's
Kind
gonna
of
be one
like,
of
yeah,
those.
Josh Allen and Lamar last year.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Aaron,
yeah,
did you have
we'll see.
any? No, sorry, didn't mean to cut you.
No, well,
I got a couple more if you don't.
no, I think my Patriots will be good for the next like 10 years, though. I think Drake May's gonna have a long career.
Drake May gonna be a starter in 10 years. Hot take.
Yeah,
Okay.
look. And this, I
On
mean,
the
22-year-old quarterback.
Yeah.
yeah, look. I think we're back. We got our Brady 2.0. That's Drake May. And Drake May should win MVP this year. No, we got a lot of haters out
Dear
there.
God, no.
Look at, and I don't know all this crazy stats like y'all do, but I did do some research earlier today. He's first in a lot of quarterback
Crazy
stats.
stats like touchdowns and wins.
But no, for real. He second year and he's runner up in MVP. I wouldn't be surprised if he won. And since again y'all been hating on the schedule, I also looked up another stat. Uh, there's been some questionable, not questionable. There's been quarterbacks that have won MVP that also had like 28, 29, 30 ranked like easiest schedules. So people can't be using that against him to win to not win
That's
MVP.
different though. Easiest schedule that year, not the easiest schedule of all time. Those are two very different
And,
things.
and actually, we have like the 30th ranked easiest schedule. We now have the 32nd. So this year. So, but anywho, I guess that was my hot take.
I think
Well,
Matthew Stafford does win the MVP because it's more of a
no,
career achievement award.
Yeah,
nah,
same
nah, nah, nah,
personally.
nah, nah.
It's close.
Um,
The odds right now are pretty close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a toss up.
I got two more to share. Two of you guys won't like this. I keep having this intrusive thought that Caleb Williams is still going to be the best quarterback in the 2024 draft.
No.
I see the talent he has, and I think the coach he has is a way better offensive mind, obviously, than Vrabel. And they have a young core of receivers and running backs and or skill position players. And I just had this intrusive thought. Again, can't be held responsible for this take. That Caleb Williams will end up being. Well, look, 15 years from now, Caleb will have the better career of all the quarterbacks in 2024.
I disagree.
I obviously you do.
Yeah, I honestly have no strong opinion to that. I could see it happening. I could see it not happening. So I'm gonna
A
withhold.
hot take for a reason, boys.
Yeah. No, it didn't really get a strong reaction out of me, Like
I didn't
I
convince you. That's fine.
no. I think it's reasonable,
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, that makes sense.
I think
Now, hold on. I have one. Wait, Brett, what?
I was gonna say I think Ben Johnson he deserves all the credit for the Bears season, not Caleb
Oh
Williams.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that too. But this just popped into my head. We did that coach draft and Sean Payton went undrafted. He should not have gone undrafted. That's my hot
True.
take. Sean Payton, just so you guys know, two coaches in NFL history have had five or more seasons of 13 wins. Bill Belichick and Sean Payton. Sean Payton's the only one to do it with two different quarterbacks. And for as bad as some of you think Bo Nix is, you got to give Sean Payton credit then, because he just got 14 wins out of them. So
Okay, I'll give Sean, if that means I can still call him bad and give Sean Payton credit, sure.
that's fine. Just give one of them credit, because I see some national
I'll
people
do
who hate
that.
on both of them. So yeah,
No, I
Sean
don't hate on
Payton.
Sean Payton. He won a Super Bowl.
Why
Okay,
does Sean Payton have his hater? Like people hate Sean Payton. Is it because
one
he's
word,
Arrogant.
Bounty Gate.
County
One
Gate's a
word.
pretty big one.
Yeah.
But that wasn't Sean Payton's fault. That was the defensive coordinator, not Greg.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, 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 sure.
John's
He
other
had
defensive
no idea
coordinator.
what they were doing in his own locker
He
room.
didn't. He was hanging out with Drew. They were reading their Bibles together while Greg Williams was saying break Brett Favre in half.
Yeah,
And
another
also,
hot take I have is
yeah,
Patriots miss playoffs next year.
Ooh,
yeah,
I'll
oh
bet
yeah.
you
No,
on that
that's a
one.
cold take. Have you seen their schedule next year? They're
Yes,
gonna have the
they
number one
are
pick.
in for one.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
and then once we win about 12, 13 games again,
Uh-huh.
then we'll revisit this conversation about the
We will.
Patriots being
You're gonna
good.
win 12 and 13 games,
And it won't matter if you win the Super Bowl.
it's true. But Aaron, what's going to happen is you guys are going to win 12 or 13 games. Then you're going to wake up from that wonderful dream, and the Patriots have the first pick, and they're taking Arch Manning.
Stop it. Uh,
Yes, sir.
I got one
I
last
have
one.
spoken. You said what?
I got one last hot take. It's actually from my wife, and I 100% agree with this.
Okay.
There was a report a couple weeks ago, Josh Allen doing an interview. He said he throws up before and sometimes during every single game he's ever played. I think that disqualifies him from being considered the best quarterback in the NFL. If you have that kind of nerves, you can't be the best quarterback in the NFL.
Have you considered my man just has a tummy ache?
Every single week, get
Yeah,
a brother
man,
some
it happens.
Tums, pop some peppermint.
now, nerves is good before a big game. That means you
Yeah,
kick.
also no, that just elevates him. He's that nervous and he still plays that well. Just
I
imagine him
just know how I
if
am
he's
when I
not
throw up.
nervous.
I like that out of my quarterback. That means
What?
he cares so much. He's one to
So
like
nervous.
put his body on the line every single game, even a regular season game. I kind of love that.
Yeah.
Loser.
All right. You guys ready to do
Yeah.
the recap?
Yeah. Matt, that was a good segment, man. That
Yeah,
was a
very good segment. All right, let me share my screen. So some of you guys might already know this, but Brett has officially clinched the season win on the pick'em, the only one to go above 500. So major shout out to him.
Rick,
143,
congratulations.
Close, by the way.
124.
Look at that.
Yeah.
143 and 124 is really good. I'm proud of that. I ended the
That
season
is-
very strong.
You did.
Yeah, you should be very proud of yourself here. Let me delete these scores that I half-heartedly started.
And you guys should be ashamed of yourselves. I just want that on the record.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brett. It's very,
I
very
I think my
heartwarming.
last 3 weeks were all under 500. I just kind of checked out after
Oh my bad.
Mahomes' knee got ripped up.
I didn't realize I
was
didn't
so
put
glad. I was so glad when I saw that Matt has the same record as me. I just didn't want to have sole possession of last place. So that did a lot for me.
That'd have been
So
back to back
thank you.
years, right?
You said what, Grant?
Would it
Let's
have been
look it
back to
up.
back years?
Let me see.
Wait, who won last year?
Oh, wait, no,
Aaron.
you were
Oh
above.
wait, no,
Oh, I
Matt.
got
Dang,
last.
Matt.
Matt did.
Who won
152.
2023? I actually don't know.
I think I did.
Grant won.
Yeah.
Look how much better we did when we didn't have a podcast
I
and
know.
recording
Yeah,
it.
all
Yeah,
right.
that was when we were like, we should do it. We all
Yeah.
went above
Look at
500.
that
Yeah.
record. 152. Jeez.
Yeah, we've gotten worse and worse. But that's that. Going to team draft. So now it's really interesting to look at the team draft.
Here.
We all have at least two playoff teams,
I
which
got
is
four.
good. Aaron's got 4, and he's got the 1 seed, so we got 2 extra points for that 1 seed bye. He's got a commanding 6.5 point, no, 7 point lead on second place, Brett. 9.5 on me. So let's see. Path to victory. Grant needs Bills Rams Super Bowl. If that happens, I
That
think
still
Aaron,
might not be
yeah,
good
that still
enough.
might not be enough, but if things break the right way for Aaron and all of his teams lose kind of early, then you could come back and win.
Oh wow, that's a
Brett is in
giant.
a good spot, but a tricky spot because the Chargers and Pats play each other.
Yep.
So he's guaranteed to win, but also one of those is going to be out. Um,
So two things. The Steelers only had 10 wins on the season, I think.
Yeah, David, and the Panthers have 8 wins.
man,
We might have to
Aaron,
fact check this a little bit.
seriously, I'm struggling.
Dang,
So no, this is good. Thank you. So Aaron is actually at 62 and a half.
I gotta check my teams now. Shoot.
Yeah, check. Because I do these first thing in the morning and like one eye's open and my brain isn't all the way
Sorry.
on yet.
The I really got screwed by the Ravens missing that field goal
You did.
versus the
Yeah.
Steelers. That
Yeah.
really sucks because then I would have had 4 playoff teams and then Aaron would have had 3.
I lost out on $500 because they missed that field goal, but
Oh dang.
No big deal.
no biggie.
We lost our safe slip parlay as well too. 'Cause
Man, there's a lot of things that happened on that missed field goal.
Yeah.
None of them good.
I think
So yeah, I would say Aaron's probably the betting favorite,
Yeah.
significantly.
He's the only one that can say that he didn't need to take the Colts.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. The side note, it's crazy the Colts were 8-2 and they finished 8-9.
Texans 12-5 too, David.
Oh,
Take
that's
another
crazy.
point off.
Wait, no, because you know what? That's what it is, guys. You get a point for having a playoff berth.
Oh, so all these
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I was about to say, yeah, my Niners and Jags each had one extra.
Knew I wasn't crazy. All right.
Um,
That's what it is. All
The
right.
Patriots should have another, right? Or two more for Brett. They were 14-3, right?
yeah, 14-3. They
So
should
Brett
have.
should have 15 now.
Hey,
I'm screwing Brett over.
jeez.
Uh,
Hey, we got a ball game now, Aaron. Let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, and you have the Super Bowl winning team in my Pat, so I'm kind of nervous.
I wish I could have any other team too. Every time my Pats win, I'm so conflicted.
Why didn't I pick them with my 4th pick?
Yeah,
I'm
you
so
took the
dumb.
Cowboys. Aaron, that's tough to live down.
I know.
Yeah, that's crazy. You didn't
Yeah,
pick your own team.
me, I took my team second, which, that's a lot of faith.
It's funny, David, how you definitely didn't miss any of the points for your teams.
No, I double, triple, and quadruple check those. So, Brett, full disclosure, when I was doing yours, I got sidetracked. And right in the middle of doing yours, when I started adding all the playoff berth, all that stuff, and I don't know, just something happened. But
Why did the
Steelers-
Broncos have 17? They had 14 wins, so they should have 15.
First round bye.
one seed bye and playoff berth.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
I can't win. Can I?
If
No,
they
I
win a
can't.
playoff game,
Barely. The 49ers and Jags both have to lose. Wait, no, sorry. All of his teams have to lose. Or
yeah,
I,
Aaron, Grant, your max points. Let me see. Bills, if they win all their playoff games, that's 6 points. All the playoff games going up to the Super Bowl, 6 points. Plus the conference championship would be 10. Plus Super Bowl would be 17. So that would get you to 64. So yeah, I don't think you can win.
I also don't think you get credit. I don't think that winning conference championship and a playoff W both count. So that's
Yeah,
minus
that's
2.
what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah, I think I'm
Oh, that's
mathematically
true.
eliminated.
Yeah, Grant, you know what? You're just out, man. I'm sorry.
Dang.
But you can get second place.
I'm pretty close to being out then too, probably.
Did we put money on this? I forgot.
Yeah, everyone sends the winner $25.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
We can look at our preseason video.
I'm gonna need some proof.
All right, we got team draft now.
No, draft of the week.
Draft of the
Right.
week.
Draft of
All
the
right.
week.
The prompt is mine. It's been so long since we've done a draft. We'll just do it based off of Brett. You'll get the first pick because you won the season. Aaron, you'll get the second pick because you just had a kid. Who had a worse record between the Chiefs and the Commanders? Let me think. Commanders. All right. So Matt third, Grant fourth. Okay.
Can
Hands
we
up.
flip since I get the closest pick in the draft?
No. All right. The prompt is we're going to be drafting best playoff games of the past decade. Okay. So we're in 2026 now. So from 2016 to now, the 2016 Super Bowl was the Broncos Panthers Super Bowl. So from that point to now, the best
All playoff games.
playoff games. Yes,
Hmm.
that's the prompt. And so Brett, you're on the clock, and then Brett, Aaron, Matt, Grant.
Hmm.
This one's easy. It's the first one that popped in my head, but Chiefs Bills. I think that game was in Buffalo. I don't remember the year. I think it maybe 2022.
Is that the 13-second game?
It was the one where they changed the whole overtime rule.
Yeah,
2021.
yeah, it was 2021. It was in Kansas City.
It was in Kansas City, okay. But that's an iconic one. I think that's one of the few games I've actually gone and like watched back because it was awesome. So that is my pick.
Okay. Matt?
I'm 3.
No, it's me.
Aaron?
That the same game where Gabe Davis scored, then Tyreek, and then they kicked the field goal?
It's that one.
Okay, that was the mine. Dang it. I will go. Dang, the only one I can think of is.
Why are my hands up? I'm not drafting.
You're supposed to be writing these down.
Don't shoot.
I'll
Yeah,
go.
man, I just got that much integrity.
Now this one was a good one. I'll go. I don't remember the year though when Brady
Give the
played the
team. We'll
Chiefs
help you out.
AFC Championship and beat Mahomes.
That's 2019.
2018.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go that one.
2018.
That one.
Yep.
The D Ford offsides game.
Yeah, so it's playoff games. Just so you know, Super Bowls are included in that
Yeah.
because that's playoffs.
And first 2 picks, we have not picked a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm sensing a theme that all the best playoff games involved the Kansas City Chiefs in the last decade. Isn't that funny? With the 3rd pick in the team draft, I am gonna go with the 2022 Super Bowl. With the game was played in February 2023, but 2022 season, Chiefs versus Eagles. Chiefs win 38-35 on a last-second field goal.
Good game.
Okay. Grant?
Does the Nick Foles Patriots fall in this category? Is that too
Yep.
17.
That's
Yeah.
Super Bowl?
2018.
Oh yeah, I get that one. That's a high scoring one with
Great one.
Philly
What
special.
was
That's a
any idea
terrible
what the
one.
final score was? It like 41-36, something
It was
like that?
50 something, I think.
it was insane.
Doesn't
All right,
matter.
so Grant, you pick back to back.
And then from there, I'm pretty much all out. I can't remember anything, so
There are some games I am shocked you guys have not picked yet.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to look back, and like that one literally came to me as I was about to say another one, but I don't even like the one I'm about to say. Let me think. I'm just trying to think of. Oh, we talked about it. That was an electric game. Let's just take the Jags Chargers, the comeback.
I actually
Take
thought
that
of that one. That's a good one.
All right, Matt, you're back.
Um,
No, wait. Can I take it back?
Game I think
Nah,
is
it's too
better.
late.
Can I take it back?
You
I can take it back. He hasn't
Yeah.
answered yet. I can take it back.
Sorry, it's too late.
No, I have such a good one.
I believe it is 2016 Super Bowl when the Patriots came back against the Falcons.
That's the one. It's 28-3.
Oh, how did I not?
I can't
I
believe
thought
no
that
one
was
took that.
I wanted to
way
pick a different
before that.
game, but
That's the best
on
game
the
of
board.
the past 10 years. The best playoff game.
David, we were with each other when that happened.
Yeah, we were. The
Was it
28-3.
2016?
It
Yes.
was the 2016 season, 2017 Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Side
that
note on that.
actually, fun fact, that is the weekend that I got engaged.
Dang.
Great weekend.
Great weekend.
I remember that game. I was in David's house. There was like 30 people there, and it was me and one other guy, and Hervé that were Patriot fans. Everyone else wanted us to lose. Is it my pick now?
Is
Yes.
your
I'm
pick
going
close?
with the last year's Super Bowl, Chiefs getting blown out by the Eagles, ending their reign.
That was a horrible game.
Yeah, so
No,
like
no,
that
no. I watched that game all the way through, and I was so happy the whole game. So many of us in America were.
That
It's
was
just
the
crazy to me that he's a Patriots fan, and in theory, he understands the hate that everyone gets, and this is his
do.
attitude. I cannot wait to watch Drake May throw 2 interceptions and lose this week.
We'll see about that.
Honorable mention.
wow.
Wait, no, Brett's only
Oh, sorry, Brett, go ahead.
The I I don't know if this was in the past 10 years. The Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl where they should have ran it and they got a pick.
No, that's the 2015 Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You missed by 1 year.
Well, then I'm gonna go. Dude, I can't even remember what happened in the years like 2018 and 2019.
Patriots had a good run of games there, huh?
They really did. There's one more really good one.
So this may be it. I'm gonna have two Chiefs games, but it's Chiefs Niners 2 years ago where it went to overtime. It was the new overtime rule, and Chiefs deferred, and the Niners didn't know.
The Niners won the toss and took the ball.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, that's right. So they got the ball second.
That was
It was one play away from being a double overtime game.
Yeah. All right. The good picks. I was really worried 28-3 wasn't going to get drafted. Grant,
That would have been an all-time blunder.
Was that the one that you wanted to take back?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I wanted the Saints Rams.
That's what I was thinking.
The PI call.
Yeah.
That was the one I wanted.
And then the other really good one was Saints Vikings.
And then that one was
Hail Mary to Diggs.
Yeah.
That was right when I wanted it, and I was like, oh, and then I remember that one. Those would have been but yeah.
Yeah, so there's been some really good ones. And in my opinion, number one is 28-3.
Yeah.
Number two, I think, would be the Chiefs Bills 13-second game. And then after that it gets kind of like
I think Diggs could be two. That one was so crazy. It was like loudest.
Bro, the Saints safety just missed the tackle. He just went like under him. I don't know what he was doing.
The Saints have kind of gotten like their hearts broken.
Hosed.
That missed PI call, that might have made me stop watching football.
Yeah, that was insane.
That would have made me so mad as a fan. I don't know if I would have been able to get over that.
So
my 200,000 signatures to redo the fourth quarter.
Yeah. No, it was so okay. That's one thing that scares me being a Broncos fan because I really do think that the NFL has something against Sean Payton because of Bountygate. And so it scares me that he's our coach. Because I'm telling you, like, we were the most penalized team in the league this season. I really think there's something to it.
It's all those thugs, those white corners you have. That's why you got
Riley Moss. Yeah,
that guy's terrible.
I actually don't think Riley Moss is
good.
that bad.
He's good. No, I'm telling you, he's good.
Every time
I see him,
but he gets flagged.
He gets profiled 100%.
It's just because, and nobody wants to throw at Pat Surtain.
He gets flagged for things that every corner does. And he's built this reputation for himself. I'm telling you, he is not bad. He's pretty good, honestly.
Classic America, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
We're also not talking about Jalen Ramsey whiffing on Isaiah Likely.
Yeah. Also, Madden needs to be banned because Jalen Ramsey's the second highest rated corner in the game. He's 96. In 2026. Yeah, it's Surtain and then Ramsey. Sorry, Surtain, Gonzalez, and then Ramsey.
And he's playing safety.
I know he doesn't even play corner anymore.
Yeah.
Are we
doing? That was a good topic though.
Are we? Yeah, that was awesome. Are we doing a parlay this week?
Yeah, but we're gonna do it over text, so we have time to think about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Brett, you need to make sure you place it because you can't place it in Vegas, right?
Oh yeah.
You can do it on the screens.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or give me time to make the graphics. I don't have to bring my computer.
Oh, true. All right, yeah. Let's get that done by Thursday then.
Yeah.
Do it before.
So fans, stay tuned to our Instagram. Also, I need to give a special shout out to Alex Rodriguez. He showed me his YouTube Wrapped or whatever, and we were his second most listened to podcast all year. So shout out to Alex.
Our number one fan.
Number one fan.
Shout out to Alex.
Shoot. Appreciate it, A-Rod.
The GOAT, man.
Yeah. Right. Matt doesn't even know A-Rod is.
I don't know him, but great baseball player.
Well, that's all we got, boys. It's great to catch up again from our habits. I'll see everyone. We'll all be together for all the viewers out there, except Aaron, but everyone else will be together. Maybe we'll have a video or two on the Instagram story. So be on the lookout for the socials.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're out. Yes.
Cover fire.